And its true body form is light. Its true body form is a speck of light inside your pineal gland. And that is what is going to ascend out of this fucking place. If you have a functioning pineal gland, if you have that light, which the light is your soul, and the soul, see, the thing is, this beast covers up, like, everything that you, all the words that you use from the dictionary are actually a masturbated fuckery form of metanetter with shit added, fuckery added. So soul, they came up with the letter U, inserted it in there, and now you have, instead of SOL, which in other languages SOL will mean the sun, they put a U in there and said, oh, now this is soul. And they're giving it another definition. But your soul is actually a sun. And the sun is another fuckery word because, you know, we're thinking of the physical sun. But even by the definition of the beast, he's using the real science of the universe to say that the sun is actually a star. It is the star, if I'm not mistaken, it's the star of Ra. That sun is Ra, the energy god we call Ra, which is a magnified version of your pineal gland. It's a magnified form of your pineal gland because, you know, whatever's on the outside in nature is on the inside of you on a microscopic, biomicroscopic level. So we got Ra, then we got Isis, one of her names, which is the moon. So what does that mean, boys and girls? It means the moon is also a star. But in their creation of an encyclopedia of lies to cover up the true science of the universe, they came up with this fuckery called planets. This fuckery name called planets. Now, yeah, I'm not going to say anything about the word planets, you know, I'm not. So then lastly, I just want to point out that, all right, so we have the feminine energy star. Isis is the moon. The child energy star is the sun, which is reflective in your pineal gland. All of these are reflective in your pineal gland, by the way, boys and girls. Let's bring that together. We keep focusing on, oh, pineal gland, pineal gland, pineal gland. Boys and girls, there's a triad that works together. Yeah, the pineal gland is like the number one biosynthesizer of your melanin, but it's working together with two other glands. And I believe it's the pituitary and the hypothalamus. Now, those are just fuckery words because I haven't decoded how they came up with that. Wait a minute, hypothalamus. Okay, I just made the connection. But the pituitary. Give me some time and the universe is going to decode that for me. Because I'm sure it's Ipit. I just thought of it. The universe just gave me the answer. It's Ipit. Because within the word Pituitary is the word ipit. Ipit, ipit, apet. And apet is the great mother, boys and girls. The great mother hippo deity. That is the first archetype of the great mother melanin, womb of creation, representing the feminine energy of creation. So that, oh my God, aren't I so smart? The universe just gave me the answer right now. Pituitary has the word ipit in it. And they just came up with some fuckery, you know, and disguised it in the word pituitary. But it's really ipit. And when I say ipit, and then you hear me say apit and upit, all of those are variations on the same word, but the original word is supposed to be apet. A-P-E-T. According to the astro wheel in the temple of Dendera, the astrology wheel. So it's called the wheel of Dendera, but to describe it better, I kind of say temple of Dendera and astrology wheel so that you could understand it. Because obviously it was in a temple. So anyway, that is the decoding, boys and girls. So please remember the last point that I made. Your pineal gland isn't working by itself, boys and girls. It's working as a triad because 3 is the number of creation. 3 is your base for forming anything in the material world. You have to formaically have 3 things, which means that you have a masculine and feminine, and when those energies connect, it will produce a child. Not literally. I mean, don't take it literally. Just anytime you have a masculine energy and a feminine energy, it's going to produce something. Physically, it produces a child. When you have people with those 2 kinds of energies coming together, okay, they're going to, anytime you have 2 things coming together, it's going to produce something else. It's the beginning of a mixture, right? You put bananas and I guess the freezing element, and you get frozen bananas, something like that. So anyway, please remember that the pineal gland works in a triad, boys and girls. So don't get we've gotten overly focused on just the pineal gland. Boys and girls, there's 2 other components, two other glands that work together for the melanin to do its job, so to speak. And I bet you Job is the name of a deity too. Because we have, what is that? There's a guy, Steve Jobs. And you know his damn name ain't no Jobs. Steve Jobs is, you know, the Microsoft motherfucker. Jobs. Let's see if that's... Steve is a version of Satan. Stephen, Stefan, the what is another one the Jewish people always... Seth. They are using the actual name of Satan as a normal name. Seth. So anyway, I think that ends another episode of What We Learned from Bobby Hemmit, and I've already spoken too much. That ends another episode of What I Learned from Bobby Hemmit, and we hope that you have learned something. And do remember that anything I'm saying is directly from learning from Bobby Hemmit. Now, what I said about the pituitary gland working together, Bobby Hemmit has said that, but he doesn't repeat that every single time. Talked about it one time. That's it. But what I'm saying is a revelation, because I just figured out what pituitary is a cover up for. And it came to me in an instant because, as you well know, this audio is completely unscripted and unplanned. I really almost, I run out of other things to look at. And although I've looked at every single thing that Bobby Hemmit has made, I still go back and look at him again. Because that's what that's what I was doing right now. And I was like, let me start recording. Because when you get on a certain level, your mind really cannot accept the mundane anymore. Because you see through, it's like you've been there, done that. It's like going to kindergarten. It's like you can't, it's all cute and fun the first time, but you can't go back to it. So after your mind is elevated to a certain level and you know pretty much all the lies that we're living, it's kind of hard to play the game, it's kind of hard to participate in it. Just the stupidity of the world is just, it's at a level where I just say, you know what? May this place be destroyed. I declare this place destroyed. With the God energy that is within me, I declare this world finished, destroyed, over, and may the powers of destruction within me come forth into this material plane. I welcome them, I entice them, I invite them to destroy this world, this matrix, and of course, this motherfucking pig beast. The end.